So, we have a new character in this episode named Ethan. Damn, even Michael Myers goes through the jungle every once in a while. Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for Lost. This is my next review for Season 1. This is for Episode 10, titled Raised by Another. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Lost. This one's going to be doing my next review for Season 1 of Lost. This is for Episode 10, titled Raised by Another. So, 10 episodes. Damn. We're making progress now. We're in double digits. This episode is focused on Claire. So I've been curious about this one for a while, obviously. I mean, since the show started, we've had, this pregnant woman on the, the beach and stuff. And she's had, I'd say, minimal screen time. We haven't really, focused on her, you know what I mean? Like, she's kind of just been there. This episode was her episode for sure. And good golly, how the hell do you talk about the opening scene? I mean, I understand it was just a dream, but what the fuck? Basically, the episode opens with her having this nightmare of her baby being killed, basically. I mean, she's like ruffling through the sheets and stuff. You see the blood everywhere. I was like, holy shit. You find out she was sleepwalking, right? And then this is kind of the plot of the episode, is her worried about her baby, obviously, because the baby is coming probably in about another week's time, maybe two, So she's obviously kind of, distraught. She's kind of worried about it. And, it's kind of a question of, is she crazy, this episode, right? Like, Jack is noticing that she's freaking out every night, waking up with the same nightmare, and he's kind of thinking, like, okay, is she really getting attacked? You know what I mean? Like, is she really getting attacked? And you can't blame Jack. I mean, you could say, like, oh, it's, maybe he should have paid more attention. Yeah, but you can't blame Jack. I hate to say, I would think the same thing as he is. You know what I mean? But basically, we find out that in her backstory, right, she is, with this guy, everything's going well, she takes a pregnancy test, and then he says, oh, no, I'll raise the kid with you, it wasn't what we planned, but I'll raise the kid with you, and she's like, you will? Oh, that's so great, and it's kind of a nice moment, and then, then, of course, the fucking jackass himself, man, he's such a shitty person. I knew this is where it was gonna go, too. Few months in, she gets a bit more pregnant, and she's, going through stuff and all that, and then he decides one day, I can't do this anymore. I'm like, buddy, you're a piece of shit. Like, don't tell her you can do this until you know you can do this, you know what I mean? And that's why Charlie's such a good guy. I mean, he barely fucking knows her, and he's literally taking care of her on this island pretty much all by himself, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have to, but he's doing it because he's a, down-to-earth guy, and he doesn't want to see her, in pain, right? But anyway, back to my point. In the flashback, the guy just leaves her, right? The boyfriend, he just leaves her, And then she's kind of forced to be like, okay, well, do I put the kid up for adoption, right? And it's pretty insane because she meets up with this like psychic or whatever, and he makes it very clear that something horrible is about to happen. So and this was insane, he intentionally messes with her and puts her on that plane so that the plane would crash. He knew the plane would crash. There's no family in Los Angeles, and he's deciding that if she's keeping the kid, that the plane's going to crash, and you can kind of figure out what he's trying to do, And I'm like, holy fuck, this guy's insane. She listened to him, but it ultimately costed her almost her life by the plane crash, which he led her to, and on top of all that, she tried to put the kid up for adoption, and I like the scene where she was sitting there with the new parents and stuff, right? And she was, getting ready to sign it, and the pen wouldn't work, right? And she then realized that she couldn't do it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was a really intense storyline for her. It was really intense. I felt really bad for Claire, and I will say this too, right, is that now in the current day, which is insane, and I kind of had a feeling this would happen, she appears to be having these contractions. I thought she was going into early labor, I gotta be honest, and that's definitely what they wanted you to think. So you got Charlie that basically goes up to this guy, right, who's on the island, who's named Ethan, which I found this kind of weird, and I can't even lie, like, no offense to the people on this island, but I will say, I even was suspecting him. Like, the way he was staring at people, and, like, the way he was talking to people, like, he was like, I'm Ethan. I'm Ethan. You can ask me any question you like. I'm a fucking killer. You know what I mean? Like, you could easily tell. Like, it's like, what the fuck, you know? I'm sorry, but, you know, Hurley, again, God bless him. I love him. But it's like, buddy, when you were asking him those questions, I'd have been like, dude, are you all right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was very obviously sus. And also, where the fuck has he been this entire time? You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, what the hell, you know? But anyway, he, of course, at the end of this episode, he screws over Charlie and Claire and takes them at the end. He takes them. He fucking takes them. And now you've got, you know, Jack and the others that are going to wonder where the fuck they are. Oh, my lordy, man. This was a good episode, though. This was good. This was a great episode. I thought this was another flawless episode, masterfully told, great backstory, interweaving with the current day stuff. Really, really well done, and I felt very bad for Claire. I really enjoyed her character, and I really enjoyed it. It was a great episode. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you guys think of episode 10 of Lost? Make sure to post comments down below, guys, and if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and you don't miss any other videos for Lost. Be sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Lost. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.